Obviously, this is not an Aptera. Welcome to the Aptera review. Indoor, Richard here. And let's
Tony
Aptera.
Curtin, Aptera's new board chairman. I spent 24 years immersed in the global automotive world with VW, Audi, and BMW. I've seen innovation waves up close. I've watched technologies arrive with promise, struggle with adoption, fight cost curves, and then years later become the new normal. From that vantage point, I can say this clearly. Aptera may well be the most radically efficient shift in the passenger mobility equation that I've seen in my career. It's not an incremental improvement, it's a step change. At legacy OEMs, reducing drag by even a few thousandths of a point would likely require significant developments, iterations, and many design trade-offs, and very high investments and tooling risk. Aptera began with one principle OEMs cannot easily adopt. Start with physics, not legacy constraints.
I like how he said that. Aptera started with physics. Meaning there's a lot to learn from Aptera itself. Physics is not something you would wake up and say, I know everything. Doesn't happen like that at all. You don't just wake up and claim intelligence. I wanted to say something, but it doesn't color. I wanted to say it doesn't make sense if I said it in the way I wanted to say it, but I would say every single video that I watch from Aptera in specific is more or less I said more or less. Nah. It's more innovative, or I might say encouraging. I would need to use, yeah, that's the right term. It's encouraging. I ain't gonna lie to you, it is. Like, if I found another different company and I'm watching one of the videos and I'm thinking in my head, what's best for someone whom is a regular person coming from work, or maybe sick, or something happened, and he hops on one of those videos, just looks at the world around him. How is Aptera doing? Then he gets into this video and hears this motivating words. What does that do to a person? Are they encouraged, or do they embrace the fact that they are still alive in this world? Maybe not.
Aptera starts somewhere fundamentally different. The drag coefficient much lower than others. Vehicle mass designed to be less than half of typical EVs. Integrated solar power, which is designed to generate up to 40 miles a day. 10 times lower operating energy per mile. And a simplified supply chain with 30 to 40% fewer parts. In my world, these numbers aren't marketing points. They are strategic differentiators that rewrite cost, capability, manufacturability, and customer experience. The most efficient vehicle is also the most affordable and the most durable. That is a business model the auto industry has been trying and failing to construct for 20 years. Today with Aptera, it is a near-term commercial reality. And if there's one thing my decades in the auto industry have taught me, it's this. When a technology delivers more value with lower resources at lower cost, adoption is inevitable. Aptera is not asking the world to believe in a miracle. It is simply asking the world to believe in physics.
Wow, That is inspiring. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would watch this video more than 10 times a day just to get those words embedded inside my mind so they can start lingering. Physics is what we chase. In the company, that's what they chase. Achieving something. Being effective, being cheap, or which might go with being affordable, and also being efficient. Those three combinations can wipe out many companies. But all they need now is sums and sums of money only to do one job: manufacture. And after that, it's for you to decide if you want to get one of the Aptera vehicles. Either way. I'm Indoor Richard here. Get it? I'm indoor. Either way, I wanted to make a specific intro where I literally shut the door. Okay, can someone confirm if this intro is going to be exciting or is it going to be boring? Because it'll come up on every video. It's me just, I haven't shot the video, but it's me grabbing the door. That's what I thought of in my imagination before I actually wrote it down or drew it, so I can see if it makes sense and how would someone getting into the channel understand of what is happening. So it's just me grabbing the door, closing it, then it goes black, then this video starts and I say Indoor Richard. Yeah, either way, if someone is like, what is Indoor Richard now? I'm mostly indoor. My second name is Richard. I'm Indoor Richard. That's it. Either way, there's a following up video in I think 4 days that will come. I think there are 4 or 3 consecutive videos that I'll be reacting. Then I'll officially start with a project because I was still writing exams, so we had to set everything back. Either way, I didn't want to think too much about the project, but we had to fix what had been broken. Nothing has been broken, but I didn't want to fix anything. That's what I'm trying to say in terms of the marks at the end of the year. Damn, I meant I don't usually do that. Either way, Indoor Richard, and I upgraded the lighting. Not I, but they did upgrade the lighting. So